Hi, everyone. Good day, good day, good day. Happy day. This is Antonio Muniz. Great to see you. Great to see you. Hey, listen, today I'd like to talk about, actually, I'm going to ask you a question. Simple question is, do you have game? Do you have game? Game meaning Game. And I'm going to explain shortly what that means, what that's an acronym for. Because I keep talking to a lot of people who are young entrepreneurs, young not in age, but in experience, and those who want to become an entrepreneur. And I will tell you, just like I shared in previous episodes, there has never been a better time to become an entrepreneur. And I'm not going to go through everything that we talked about last time, but bottom line is people move, people make a change when there is a big opportunity for a big payoff, or there is a lot of pressure and a lot of incentives or pain in the current environment. So you either move towards pleasure or away from pain. And there we got plenty of both today, so, in our marketplace. So it's a great time to become an entrepreneur. And there's a lot of tools, a lot of opportunities to uh, grow a business, run a business from anywhere, from anywhere. So anyway, what does game start? What does game mean? Game means, do you have great associations, mentors, and environment? Great association, mentors, and environment, and that's super important to have game to be successful long term as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. So if you haven't launched your business or your entrepreneurial project, but you've been thinking about it for a long time, I urge you to stop thinking about it and take action, because it has never been a great time. Now, that's not to say quit your job and become an entrepreneur. I would never, ever recommend that unless you're being hurt at work, or it's an environment that is toxic and is hurting you physically, mentally, emotionally, and you just need to get out. That's the only reason to quit a job and start an entrepreneurial journey. I think that for most people, you work your 8, 9, 10 hours a day at your job, and it's important to do that because we got bills to pay, and build your wealth through entrepreneurship on your after work, weekends, evenings, any available time outside of work. So you make a living at work and you build a fortune after work. So again, the question is, do you have game? Do you have great associations, mentors, and environment? Uh, the reason that a lot of entrepreneurs fail is because they try to do everything on their own. One man show, one man band. Um, so it's important to have associations, because the right associations, because the associations are working on you and working on your psyche, working on you whether you know it or not. It's happening. They're affecting you whether you know it or not. So if your associations are those people who you spend the most time with. So are you surrounded by positive people? Are you surrounded by grinders? Are you surrounded by people who want more, who are coachable, who are doing great things? You're thinking big and acting bigger. Well, you're going to become just like them. Now, on the other side, on the flip side, if you're surrounded by people who are dejected, people who are negative, people who are toxic, you will become like your association. You become who you hang out with the most. So that's why it's so important to have great associations around you. I'm looking down because I have some notes. I went through a training recently and I wanted to share some of the things that I learned, or that way were reemphasized at the training. And the bottom line with associations are the people around you making you better or making you worse? Are they helping you move towards your goal or away from your goals? So super important to have great associations. That's number one. The second one is mentors. Mentors. And not everyone can be a mentor, honestly, or not everyone is equipped to be a mentor. So we have to choose who we're going to be mentored by. So who's the right mentor for you? Ideally, is someone who has already achieved massive success doing the very thing that you want to do or you are doing, and is willing to invest their precious time, energy, and resources to teach you how to do that as well, to have the success, to enjoy the success that they are enjoying doing the very thing that that you're doing right now. As an example, if you want to become a great basketball player, wouldn't it be great to be coached by Michael Jordan or Steph Curry, LeBron James, someone who's at the pinnacle of their career, who can coach you and mentor along the way so you also become great. If you want to be a great golf player, wouldn't it be great to be coached or mentored by Tiger Woods? And you get my point. So you're looking for the person who has what you have, has what you wish to have, that you want to have, has achieved great success in the very thing that you're doing right now. You're trying to achieve the type of success. Let me back up. Has achieved the success that you're working towards right now. Okay. If I want to play basketball, I'm not going to ask John Legend, a great piano player, to coach me basketball. So my point is, you got to find the right mentor, great mentor to mentor you. And so that's great associations, great mentors. The third thing is environment. It's environment. If you're in an environment, again, that is positive and that is growing, an environment that is encouraging, collaborative, you become more of that. You feed off your environment. Now, on the flip side, if you're in an environment that is toxic, you're in an environment that is shrinking, you're in an environment that is negative, you also become shrinking, toxic, and shrinking, toxic, and negative environment. But you become negative, I should say. So these are things that we take for granted a lot of times, so we're not intentional about, if we don't have game, to get game. Great association, mentors, and environment. People help you or they take away from you. There's no one that's kind of sitting on the fence. People around you add to your life or they subtract, they take away from your life. And honestly, you need both, but you need more of the people who will actually add to your life versus take from your life. A lot of times people who become entrepreneurs, they quit so quickly. They quit fast because they didn't achieve success at the speed or velocity that they anticipated. And the number one reason, they didn't have game. They didn't have great associations, mentors, and environment. They try to do everything on their own, and it's very easy. It's very easy to get discouraged, and it's very easy to run into obstacles, unnecessary obstacles, when you try to do everything on your own. So you want to look for support. You want to create an environment that is supportive. You want associations that are encouraging. You want mentors who are willing to invest their valuable time, energy, and resources to help you get to the next level. So if you don't have game, it's time to get game. Great associations, mentors, and environment. So along those lines, I wanted to share something with you that it's not a lot of people know about yet, because we've been working on it for a while, kind of behind closed doors, backstage. But we're ready to share this with the world. One of the things that what we're focused on in the next 90 days is that we want to help a lot of entrepreneurs, or a lot of entrepreneurs, people who are looking to launch their entrepreneurial project or start the entrepreneurial journey. We want to invite you to take a look at what we're doing here the next 90 days. Our goal for the next 90 days is to build a $1 million business in 90 days. Now, That's a stretch. That's a challenge, but it's really exciting time to do that. We have a small team of people who are locking arms to get that done, build a $1 million business in 90 days. And we want to invite you to take a look, see if this is something that you want to do as well and do it with us. Like I said, we're creating that environment, that great environment when you find great associations, mentors, and environment. So what is this 90, what is this $1 million business in 90 days? Well, how are we going to buy? What is that all about? How do you create a $1 million business in 90 days? We have 3 steps for you to take a look to see if this is something that you want to do with us. Number one, we need you to take a look at the business model that we're using to make that happen. You have to know the products and services. You need to be aligned with what we're doing, the vehicle that we're using to get this done. So I want you to take a look at, hey, this is the products and services that we're offering, and this is the business model that we're using. We can show you that in a 20-25 minute webinar, and that will be the first step. Take a look at what we're doing. Take a look at the vehicle that we're using to get us to $1 million in 90 days. That's number one, step one. Step number two, once you take a look at that webinar and you say, oh yeah, I like the products and services, I understand the model, I like the model, what's the next step? Well, the next step is we want to show you the blueprint that we're using, the framework that we're using to build a $1 million business in 90 days. Again, that's another 20-25 minute webinar presentation. We're going to do a lot of these events live, but I understand that not everyone is available at the time that we're doing those live events. So we want to make the information accessible to those of you who want to watch that on demand. So once you take a look at the products and services and the business model, once you take a look at the framework that we're using to build a business from zero to $1 million in 90 days, then the third step is to launch. If this is something that is interesting to you, you're intrigued by it, if you want to be part of this, the next step, the third step, is to launch your business. So that's what we're doing. I hope that you want to take a look. We invite you to take a look. I should not say I hope. We are inviting you to take a look. Maybe it works for you. Maybe it's intriguing to you. Maybe it isn't. But the bottom line is, if you need to make a lot of money or want to make a lot of money, this is an opportunity for you. We have big targets, big goals that we're going to reach, not only in the first 90 days, but beyond. So if you're motivated by money, this could be an opportunity for you. If you are inspired and motivated by working in a mission-driven organization, being part of a noble cause, this may be an opportunity for you, because I'm going to show you what that means in the first video in step one. And if you are someone who enjoys or wants to be part of something big, something bigger than yourself, not a project but a movement, this could be an opportunity for you, because we're going to help a lot of people in the next 90 days and beyond. We're going to help a lot of people across the U.S. We're going to make a lot of money, and we're going to create a lot of impact, a lot of success stories across the U.S. and Canada. And we're super excited about it. So we're going to make a lot of money, help a lot of people, and have a lot of fun doing this, because you got to have fun in life. It's not always going to be fun, but we're going to try to make it fun along the way. So if you're intrigued, if you're curious, if you want to take a look at what we're doing, hit the link below, hit the information in the comments. That will guide you to the first video, which is, hey, take a look at our services, take a look at our business model, and then we'll go from there. It's information that we're sharing with you, and it's up to you to take a look at the information and make an informed decision. So this is our way to help you get game. Great associations, mentors, and environment. We're creating a culture of success. We're creating a culture of collaboration. We're creating a culture of winning, a winning culture. It doesn't mean that we always get what we want, but it means that we always win or we learn, and we're not worried, we're not concerned about, honestly making mistakes because we have the horsepower, the know-how, the expertise to overcome those mistakes and fix any problems that come our way. When you're trying to move this fast to build $1 million business in 90 days, we're going to make some mistakes, right? But we have full confidence that we can solve those mistakes and get to work, hit our target in 90 days or less. And if you may be thinking, well, $1 million is a lot of money. Maybe it's a lot of money. But don't worry about that. Take a look at the information and you see why we picked that number. You may be saying the opposite. That's not a lot of money. I already make a couple $1 million a year. I already make $10 million a year. Fantastic. This is a way to add the next $1 million to your top line in the next 90 days. So if you're interested to take a look at what we're doing, we welcome you to take a look at the opportunity, take a look at the information, and then make an informed decision. For now, I say goodbye, and until next time. And hit the information about the first video is going to be posted right below or right above this video for you to take a look. So have a great rest of the week. We'll see you soon.